All right. So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wake Up to Akana. I hope you got your pen and paper because I'm telling you, I cannot wait for the announcements and the information and the 411 that we're about to get today. I thought about a scripture this morning that says, "Follow those who through faith and patience inherit the promise." And that's why we have no problem following our leader. Yes, our CEO, for those of you that are here for the very first time, you're in for a treat to get to hear from and meet, if you've never met her, our CEO, Melissa Boston. And why can we follow her? Because this lady, she fired a boss at the age of 33 years old, got into direct selling, been doing it for over 30 years, built teams in over 46 countries, named MVP of 6 to 8 companies. I'm telling you. And she's a social media strategist. So we've only just begun. So let me get out the way. Hope you got your pen and paper. As this morning, let me introduce to some and present to others our CEO, Melissa Boston. Melissa, are you out there?
Wow, Dr. Ross, I am out here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness. It's always so humbling just to hear you and all of the kind words, how gracious you are to introduce all the callers calling in from coast to coast. And so I just want to give it back to you as our VP of Communications. You've always been there front for us since the beginning. Even when you didn't have a title, you were showing up and showing out and just helping to give us so much support and just appreciate you for what you've done. And I want to just again say good morning to everybody on the line. I am here at the Soul Massage. I have a few people with me still. I got Paula G in the house over there. Got Sanov Netterville over there in the house, guys. Woke up this morning just feeling phenomenal, so energized, right? I mean, just amazing. Deanna was here this weekend, and I was telling her, I said, well, sometimes we feel like we probably should take a break from the energy. She says, oh, you can't get too much of a detox. She said, just keep doing it, keep doing it. She said, you'll be amazed at how the more you do it, because so no, we're like, do we do it too much? She's like, no. She's like, you got to replenish your body. So, hey, we are here getting our body replenished. We are feeling charged up. We're ready to go this morning, guys. And I do have some exciting announcements, especially for those of you who might not have been here in town to make it to the big grand opening. Don't worry. We have something super special coming in August, and you're going to get all the details here today on how you can secure your seat and you can be here in August and spend some time at the Soul Massage, also celebrating some amazing things we're going to do with Akana. First, the meaning of Akana means in the hands of God. Our mission, we believe health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright for offering the most life-changing products and an innovative business. We empower people to elevate to their full potential. And so, yes, we did have the grand opening for the Soul Massage, and I do have quite a few people to thank. So I want to go ahead and get that out the way because, when we do things like this, just know it's through the power of a team. And do we not have the dream team? Yes, we do. Had just an amazing event on Saturday. Thank you also for all of our awesome Black Card members, all of our Akana lifers, right? All of our distributors who poured in. Many of your faces I have not seen in a few years. So it was really cool catching up with people. If you didn't see me, if you were there, I was actually in the Soul Massage for the big ribbon cutting ceremony. So I had a chance to see those of you who were still there at the tail end when we did the big ribbon cutting ceremony. But thank you, Tracy Bolton, Dr. Betty Smith, Shannon King, Sanov Netterville, Sylvia Covington, Dorothy Ellis, Crystal Robinson, Danae Williams, Audrey Jones, Margaret Dorsey, Ann Mooney, Linda Brooks, Tara Shackelford, Dolores Irvin. And I want to give a special shout out to Miss Anaya Rogers. She's our honorary wellness concierge. I mean, just doing so much. That's my granddaughter, just in case you don't know. Is in with me for a whole week. And just a blessing. I've got so many texts from many of you saying how she was jumping in, just helping wherever she could. So again, thank you, Miss Anaya. Our speakers, Dr. Betty, Joseph Sanford, we want to thank you, Deanna Moray, Andrew Sanders. So thank you so much for our special speakers. What a powerful lineup. These are the types of events we want to do to get the information to the community. And what I can tell you is, yes, the community was empowered. I want to thank another special crew. These are the guys that just kind of show up, give us that extra muscle, that manpower when we need it. I'm telling you what, yes, our ladies get a lot done, but it's nothing like some gentlemen that are really there to give us that support. And we want to thank Joseph Stanford, Gerald West, Billy Smith, Von King, Tim Rush. You know, many of you had a chance to see the reveal of our new infrared. And there were two critical things that had to happen. First, we had to secure the actual product, okay? And that was monumental. I mean, it was really one of those things where we thought we might not have it for 7 days, but we said failure is not an option. We want the new infrared for the event. So I'm going to just give another shout out to you, Sanova Netterville, for doing what you did. I'm telling you what, me and her, I don't know what to call us, right? But we got it done, okay? She's a team. She's a team. That's what, and that's an appropriate word, because I'm telling you what, it was the collective efforts of us just thinking through all the scenarios. Imagine you get to a facility and they tell you, hey, bring a cargo van. We bring a cargo van. And this thing is the size of, imagine a big, huge king size bed that's still, that doesn't bend, that doesn't move. I mean, think about what the heck do you do with that, right? It doesn't even fit in a cargo van, right? It was longer than the door was, okay? Wider than the door. And so we asked them, we said, well, what do you normally move this in? They were like, well, normally, you know, we use a diesel, like a flatbed. I'm like, well, why would you tell us to come in a cargo van? He said, well, the sales team didn't realize we changed the boxing. It used to box in actually something that was several pieces, and now it comes pretty much where you can snap and put it together. Really cool. That sounds very convenient, but how do we get this literally about 60 minutes away to Chicago, Illinois? But guess what? Sanova got on the phone, started doing some research, and guess what we found? We found a flatbed that could take us into the city. And that's what we did. Paula, do you know who drove the flatbed? This woman right here, right? Drove it into the city, and guess who was waiting for us? It was none other than Joseph Sanford, Gerald West, Billy Smith, Von King, Tim Rush. They came, they actually had to unassemble it outside in the parking lot, because at first it wasn't going to fit through the door, but they brought it in piece by piece. And before you all showed up yesterday, guess what we had? We had a 4-seater infrared spa sauna, and we are super elated about that. And I cannot wait for those of you to come from out of town so that you can experience all of this. So again, just thank you, all of our attendees, all of our guests, all of our distributors. But guess what's happening? We have something for every single one of you. Yes, even for those of you out of town, because we are going to hold the Soul of Bronzeville. Yes, you've heard it here first. The Soul of Bronzeville. It's going to be the biggest vegan fest ever to hit Bronzeville. We're going to have vegan vendors from all across the city, the best of the best. In fact, some of you who are vegan chefs, okay, would you like to participate? We're going to give you the details on how you can do that. Imagine the taste of Chicago going vegan style and coming right here to Bronzeville. That's what you're going to witness. We're going to have people from all across the city pouring in, but it doesn't stop there. It's going to be a power-packed weekend. It's going to kick off on August 1st. We're going to go all the way through to August the 4th. So I want you to mark your calendars right here, because we want you to be here. And if you're Black Card members, we're going to give you a special way to be here where you can actually sleep overnight here at the Soul Massage, because we're also going to do not a grand opening, because we've already opened the doors, we've done our ribbon cutting, but we're going to do a Soul Massage celebration party, okay? Well, we're going to invite everyone from even the mayor, okay? Everyone's invited. We're going to literally have this the who's who of Chicago, and we're going to do it up now that it's open. We're going to have the ability to put our time and attention to the actual event. You know, of course, the event this past weekend was the opening of the spa. So we had to do all the energy there. So we did it more of an educational workshop. But now we get to have a party of all parties, and you're going to not want to miss this, okay? And so, again, you know, excited about this event. Let's talk about what it really entails and how you can participate in this, okay? So the dates, again, are August 1st through the 4th. The first event will actually take place for those of you who come in early. So you do have the option, if you choose to come in Thursday. If you come in Thursday, we're going to have a meet and greet on the Lake Shore, okay? 31st Street. Many of you have done this with us, but there's no better place to hang out in Chicago in the summertime, then at the lake, okay? And so we're going to wait for the sun to get a little softer at around 6 o'clock, head on down to the lake. In fact, it's so close. If you want, we can walk over, or we can have, get us dropped off, however you guys want to do it. You can meet here at the office first. And so as we're at the lake, we're going to have an opportunity to listen to music. They have an open bar. It's just a fun time. And so we're going to even have a chance to watch the sunset if you want to do that, okay? And so come in early. We invite you to come in early. And then on Friday from 12 o'clock to 2, we have a very, very special luncheon. We're calling this the Rose Gold Luncheon. And this is for anybody who who you've been trying to get them to take a look at our business. This is going to be a very exclusive lunch where you're going to really encourage people to be a part of this, to not miss this. And so on Friday from 12 to 2, they're going to have an opportunity to hear from our corporate team, to hear from our medical team. They're going to learn why Akana is the business they want to be partnered in with. And this is going to be an event that's going to be a closer. I'm telling you what, if you have been struggling trying to get some of those what we call heavy hitters in the business, and you're looking for the right opportunity, this Rose Gold Luncheon is the event that you want to utilize to really impress them in a major way. And so you're going to have an opportunity to get tickets for this event for your guests at a very discounted price so that they can attend this event. There's going to be a ticket price for distributors that want to attend it all. So we're going to have one lump sum for you, but just know we can have a la carte tickets available for you to snatch up for your guests so that they can participate in these events as well. And then Friday evening, okay, we're going to open the doors at 7:30 p.m. It's going to start upstairs. We're going to bring people down here to experience the soul massage, but it's going to actually be an amazing event where we're going to be able to elevate your frequency, really utilizing music, sort of like a listening party for the soul, where people are going to feel so good, so energized. We're going to have cocktails. We're going to have massages. So that means there will be masseuse in the house. This is really going to be a 5-star, 7-star type experience upstairs where we're going to transform the room, and you're going to be blown away. You know how we do it. And so just know, whatever you've seen in the past, this is going to be bigger and better, and you do not want to miss Friday night. But it doesn't stop there, because then on Saturday, on August the 3rd, this is the Taste of Akana. This is a vegan fest. There will be an opportunity for everyone to enter this for free, but then they're going to want to purchase tickets. The tickets will actually allow you to go from vendor to vendor to vendor and purchase your food items, okay? And so this is going to be a real cool experience. It will be indoor and outdoor. So some of our vegan vendors are going to want to cook their food and have their setups. And so we're going to have that ability for them outside in the parking lot. And then in the indoors, there's going to be the opportunity also for them to go through as well. So we are super, super excited about that. But guess what? Saturday night doesn't stop yet, okay? Because we're going to have a phenomenal opportunity for those of you who want to experience fireworks on the lake. Yes, in Chicago. They actually have something called Fireworks on the Lake. They do it over at Navy Pier. And we're going to have an opportunity to watch all the amazing events that happen around that. So if you want to participate with us on Saturday evening, we invite you to do that as well. But there's one more opportunity, because again, if you're coming all the way in, we want to give you so many events, so many opportunities to get what you need. And so on Saturday, we're going to do another breakfast part 2, prosperity and purpose, blood types, right? You know, we started the battle of the blood types. So we're going to do all of that on Sunday morning. So that's going to be an amazing event. And then for those of you who want to stay and work your business, we will have an afternoon war room where you're going to have the experts and leaders in the room to help you do 3 ways, to help you close the room. And so just imagine all of these events happening in one weekend. Do you want to participate? Are you excited? Well, here's the deal, guys. You're going to have an opportunity to not only participate, but for those of you who are Black Heart members, okay, I'm going to give you a 2-step requirement. Now, this is only for those of you out of town. If you're in town, then guess what? You know, this doesn't apply to you. So for those of you who are out of town, when you purchase your ticket today, and you can do it tomorrow, but here's what I'm going to tell you. These spots are going to fill up fast. So purchase your ticket today. and then send an email. Send an email to communications@akana.com and just say, I want to RSVP for my spot at the Soul Massage, so that we know that you're going to want to leverage the Soul Massage as an opportunity for you to sleep and to participate in. I do encourage you, which many of our leaders normally do this, to partner up, have a hotel room where you can go shower, that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, you can get all of your overnight treatments here at the Soul Massage. For those of you who might not be able to do the overnights, there will be some times during the day as well. So we'll keep those hours posted and get those out to you. And so when you purchase your ticket for the Soul of Bronzeville, and if you are a Black Card member out of state, you're going to purchase it and then send the email. The only difference for those of you who are not out of state, you don't have to send the email. You can just go purchase your ticket. So the price for all of these activities, all of these festivities, normally would be $150, but we have a special that's going to run this week, and that special is $110. You get a 10% discount. So really you're getting it for about $99. So all of this for $99, guys. You want to go ahead and snatch up your ticket now. Don't worry about the guest tickets just yet, unless you have some guests you want to attend everything. At the end of the day, the guests are really encouraged to attend. They can do the Vegan Fest for free, so there's no entry for them for that. They can attend the Friday night party as well, but there will be a separate ticket price for that. And then, of course, the luncheon is really where you want to push most of your guests towards, and there will be a separate ticket for that. So that way you have an opportunity to get guest tickets for those events in which you know your guests are able to attend. And so with that being said, what I want to do at this time is I want to also remind you that we need to be pushing for what? For Florida. We need to be pushing CV next week. I'm going to read an update, and that update will give you a list of who is leading the charge. I see many of you out there pushing it, out there trying to get it done, okay? And that's great. Keep pushing it, keep getting it done. But guess what? If your number doesn't say 500 CZ, you know what? I can't call your name next week, right? So you're getting these customers. That's great. Many of you are killing it on the leaderboard, but we got to cross over that 500 CZ so that we can go ahead and honor your name next week and make sure we get those numbers tallied up. So let's push, let's push, let's push. Let's close out our CVs this week. And then that way, at the end of the month, it's all gravy. Now you're pushing for silver. You're pushing for the gold. And so with that being said, guys, I want you to all marinate on this whole Soul of Bronzeville. I want you to go get those tickets, get them today. And so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. There's a lot more to share, but we're going to share that next week. And so with that being said, is there any other announcement? I hear Dr. Roz, is that you unmuting?
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted you to mention, I've heard through the grapevine that you were going live on Rochelle's show today.
Oh my goodness, yes. I will be on Rochelle's show today, 7 p.m. Central, and I am super fired up about that, so I cannot wait. And so thank you. Want everyone to participate with that, because we're going to have a lot of fun. If you've seen her show, I know last week, oh my goodness, she had Dr. Kim Dotry, and she's had just an awesome lineup. I know Dr. Joseph, and so I'm just honored. I'm humbled to be a guest tonight on her show, so I appreciate that. And so with that being said, guys, I also want to remind you that we want to rebound with our phenomenal Dr. Roz. So let's rebound with Akana. Let's make sure today we also save our strands. So we can go to saveourstrands.com, tune in to the Diamond Factory, because we want to learn how to take our business to the next level, how you could be on that retail retreat with us in Florida. And we want each and every one of you to have an Akana day, because we're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top.